Good morning, this is Doug. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Technology After 50. No swearing. 50 years ago, if you wrote down someone's phone number, there was a lot to go wrong, let's be honest. I mean, did you write it down correctly? Can you read your own handwriting? I mean, does that 4 look like a 1 or does that 7 look like a 2? Did you spell the name right? Can you read your own writing? Or my favorite, you wrote the number down perfectly, but forgot to write down whose name it was or whose number it was. Now, a few weeks go by and you find the number on a scrap piece of paper after you dump your purse out, or it's in the pocket of a pair of jeans you're about to throw in the laundry. And you're looking at it thinking, I have no idea if this is even right or not. So what happens? Well, you end up with numbers on post-it notes that may or may not be right, let's face it. And eventually you think, I really need to organize this better. And today your phone does organize a lot of this for you, but only if the information is correct. And when it's not, you need to know how to fix it. And let's face it, if you're like me, I can't read my writing half the time, and it seems like the older I get, the worse it gets. So I don't know if you're kind of facing the same thing I am, but sometimes actually it's just hard to read. So how do we fix mistakes in a contact list on our phone once we've entered it? Well, let's start with iPhones this morning. First, I want you to open your contact list. You can open it through your phone app, then tap contacts at the bottom, or you can simply go to your contacts app and tap on it. Now, once you've done that, I want you to scroll through your list, or use a search bar at the top, however you want to do it. And you don't actually have to change anything, but I want to show you how to do it. Tap on a name you want to fix. Just pick any one. And we're going to show you what you need to do to correct it if it was wrong. So you're looking at, well, first off, find a name. Doesn't matter which one. I want you to tap on it. These are directions for your iPhone. And I want you to tap on a name. Now that you've done that, you're looking at contact details. Now, to make changes, you would tap edit at the top right-hand corner. And if you don't see it there, look around the page. You'll see somewhere where it'll say edit. Now, you can change anything in that contact. So let's look at some of the most common mistakes people made. Very often we'll write the wrong phone number down, or we'll enter the wrong phone number down. And a lot of times that happens because maybe we did write it on a piece of paper and we have difficulty reading our own handwriting. Or maybe, you got a little arthritis in your hands, and when you tap the number into your phone, your finger didn't go where it was pointed and it tapped the wrong number. So all you got to do is simply tap the phone number. You can click on delete it, or a lot of times there'll be like a backspace button, like on your typewriter, that if you look around, you might see it as like an arrow pointing to the left, or some kind of derivative of that. You can tap on that and it basically backspace like a typewriter does. You can go back to where the mistake is and simply correct the number. Or once you click on the phone number, you can simply delete the phone number and retype it. Or maybe it's not that. Maybe you misspelled somebody's name. And it's the same process. You tap on that field name, or type in the field that says name, and click either backspace to get back to where the mistake is on your entry, or simply just click delete and just fix the spelling. Maybe you saved the wrong name entirely. Maybe you saved Mike, but it should have been Mark. Just do the same thing. Click on the field where it says name. Simply hit delete and just change the name. You don't have to delete and start all over. Now, maybe it's missing information. Maybe you could add a phone or add an email. And what begins to happen as time goes by, you begin to get more information on this person, and you can continually put additional information in the contacts. So you can add the email or add an additional phone number if you like. When you're done, in the top right hand, you'll see something that says done or finish or save or some derivative of that. If you simply click on that, and you've got the information saved. Now, this is something that's important. If you don't click on that, if you don't save it or finish it or click the button that says done, your changes won't stick. And that simply means that the next time you come back, the changes you just made won't be there, and it'll still be entered wrong, as if you didn't do anything. So make sure you click change, finish, save, done, whatever it might say, to let you know that there's a finality until the changes you've made. And once you've done that, it will update your list. So if the contact is completely wrong, you can scroll to the bottom, tap delete contact, and basically you can just start all over if you want. And that's fine too if that's what you need to do. Now, with an Android, again, which is what I have, it's a little bit different, but not too much. Which you're going to realize that regardless if it's an iPhone or an Android, a lot of these things are going to be very similar in how you make the changes in all the videos we're talking about. So what we'll do is we'll come up here to where where it says contacts. We're going to click on contacts. Okay, so I want you to find your app where it says contacts, and click on that. Now, once you do that, I want you to scroll through your list to find a name that you kind of want to change or pretend to change so we can learn this. You remember the other day we entered Linda Let It Ring in our contact list? Well, let's click on Linda Let It Ring. But you can see I made a couple mistakes there. Mine says Linda Let It Rin. Well, we know that's not her name. It's Linda Let It Ring. And we can also see where I got the phone number wrong. Instead of 555-555-5555, I entered the last four numbers wrong. I put 5556. So we've got a couple changes we needed to make. So what you see what I did, I simply clicked on, if we go back a page, here's her name right here, and I'll simply click on that. Yeah, hang on here. There we go. And down here at the bottom, you see here where a little pencil there, and it says edit. That's what we're going to click on. So I want you to pick a phone number, a contact in your contact list, click on it, come down here, and we're going to click on edit. Now, if all your information is entered correctly, don't worry about it. Don't get too concerned. You don't need to change anything, but I want you to be familiar with the screens. So come down here, I'm going to click edit. Now, you'll see here there's different information you can put in, like you can add an additional phone number and email, groups and such. We're not going to get into that today. But this is kind of what your page will look like. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Linda, and down here you can see where it says Let It Rin. Well, Linda's correct, and you can see that bar flashing after Linda. Now, if I wanted to change anything, I would simply just click there, and it brings up the scan, and you see this kind of a backspace arrow. If I would push that, it would take that out. So if you messed up and you put LINGA, you can just come back to here and type in Linda. Now, here's where my problem is. I didn't add the G for ring, so I just tap on that, okay, and it brings up it basically shows where the cursor is, and I'm just going to add the G. So that's all I did. So now I know that the name is right, but I also have a phone number that I've got to change. So we're up here. I want to scroll down a little to find the phone number, and I'm just going to tap at the back end of the phone number, and down here where this space bar is, I want to tap on that once, because I know that's supposed to be a 5. So what I want to do, my phone number is 555-555-555, and I'm just going to hit one more 5. That gives me the correct phone number. Okay? Now, if I just went out of my contacts list at this point, the next time I would pull this up, those mistakes would still be there. But down here, you'll see where it says save. Click on the save. Now look at my contact. Linda, let it ring, and there's the phone number. So it changed everything. Okay? So let's just go out, and we're going to come back in. So the next time when I call, it's going to be right. And I don't know why that one doesn't show it. Well, oh, okay, that's using, okay. But this is one, now if you want to make a call, you could click on that handset right there, and that would call them. Or if you wanted to send them a message, you simply click on that, and that would take you to there, type your message in, and send it. And that's how you would send a text. We'll get into that at some point in the future. So that's how that is done. Now you look there, it's correct, and we can come on out. Well, what did we do? Well, in review, we went into our contact list. We clicked on the name that needed correction. We changed the spelling of the name to make it right. And then what did we do? We changed the phone number. And most importantly, we saved the changes that we made. On the Android, it was down at the bottom, it simply said save. We clicked on that, it saved our changes. So when we pull that up in our contact list now, those changes have been made. So here's a simple habit that kind of helps a lot. When you enter someone's information, say you're talking with them, you're getting their phone number, you've entered their name, they tell you your phone number, you're entering the phone number, because we've already talked about how to enter a new contact in a previous video. So once they give you their phone number, and you enter it in, just go ahead and repeat it back to them. That way, you know you got it, and your finger didn't slip and hit a wrong button. So it just kind of helps prevent any mistakes in the future. Listen, your contact list doesn't have to be messy, and you don't have to live with the mistakes. You don't have to be afraid to go back in and try to change it. If that ever happens, you can go back to this video and you can see exactly what you need to do to kind of fix those mistakes. And hopefully you saw that it's quick, it's simple, it doesn't take much time. And yeah, if this helped you out, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you like the video and subscribe. We're solving one simple problem at a time as we figure out technology, one button at a time. Hope you guys have a great day today.